Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Nate the Lawyer.
WNBA television ratings down more than 50%. We should probably do a study on that. I'm not sure why that would be. Wait. Since Caitlin Clark's injury, ladies of the WNBA, she is the rising tide. She is essentially the sun at the beach. If she's not out, nobody else is. She equals ratings, revenue, and relevance. And those three things, the WNBA is dying for. 55%. That's Jordan leaving.
Like actual skills.
The NBA. This is kind of unprecedented territory. It's time to get over the angst. Like, she's changed the league.
Like, she was so good, men like watching her. That's how good she was, right? So it wasn't women that were watching her. I think a lot of women actually disliked her for some reason, from what I can tell through a lot of videos. But your league sucks. And it sucks even worse now because she's gone.
She doesn't show up. It's like the sun going behind a cloud at the beach. It's not the same environment.
The WNBA's ratings plummeted 50% since Caitlin Clark went out with an injury. Let's talk about it.
I just like making fun of the WNBA sometimes.
So, if you're watching this video, you like me are laughing at the WNBA and how dumb they're being with a Michael Jordan level talent that they have in their league. And I am not talking about Angel Reese. I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. Now, in my opinion, the reason why there's so much backlash against Caitlin Clark is solely because of the color of her skin.
Is it really? I guess I can't really think of anything else. She's a pretty humble, nice person from what I can tell in the interviews and stuff. Yeah. Pure jealousy and, I guess, racism.
She's a white woman playing in a mostly black league. And the fact that she is probably the best player in the league has a lot of people nervous. Now, because of Caitlin Clark's popularity, people have been trying to prop up another player, which is Angel Reese, to make it seem like they're at the same level. It's either you're going to have Caitlin Clark on one side or Angel Reese. But I'm here to tell you, they are not at the same level. And they've even got Angel Reese believing that she is the reason why the WNBA is becoming more popular. Or
she does believe this. We've gone through a lot of interviews with her, or at least a lot of videos of her talking about how she's Michael Jordan type or LeBron James type skills and she should be paid very similar to them and all that. Like, no, lady, no.
She's one of the reasons, not just Caitlin Clark. Here is what Angel Reese said.
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games. Sold
But it ain't because of you.
out arenas, like, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Go Reese! Part 33! Let's get it! Only lost by 25 this time! Bang! That stuffer coming hot with the stats. She went 0 of 8, 5 turnovers, and she got one hit stick. Bang! She had 12 rebounds. 8 of them were the me-bounds, if you know what I'm saying. All right, let's get it going. How about it? Bang! Again, there's another me-bound. Let's do it again. Bang! Another me-bound. Do it again. Bang! Another me-bound.
I didn't realize it was called me-bound, but it kind of makes sense when you rebound your own ball.
More time. Bang! Wait, you're allowed to pass the ball? Someone tell her when you travel, you need your real ID now. Bang! Free throws ain't free. Bang! Again. Bang! The Fly and Angel Reese have in common, they both get swatted.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want
People usually watch something because someone is very good at it. Like when they're like top tier level skills, like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Black Mamba, all of these major players, Kevin Durant and stuff, I know their names. Why do I know their names? I don't even watch the sport, nor do I care for the sport. No, because they're such big, awesome talent in those leagues that everybody knows them.
I try to realize that.
Now, this sparked a huge debate online. How come the WNBA is more popular? Is it because of Angel Reese, or is it because of Caitlin Clark? Or is it a combination of both? But the numbers had it clearly that it was Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese. Here are some of those numbers.
They're not even close talent-wise, though. Let's keep it real, right? Because, like, part of that is I think it's a race component, though, for sure, though. Even in the football, right? When I felt like when there was ever a white player, because, first of all, football and basketball are dominated by blacks, right? That's what it is.
That's what it
okay. So when
Us poor Asians barely make the cut in those things.
when there's a white player that is really, really good, they love to attach to him, right? To blow it up. That's what it is. That's what's been there for years. But all I'm saying is when I really watch these games, right? Me and other people and the other coaches that's coaching against Caitlin, it's the reason why they are guarding her like that. It's the reason why the game plan for a rookie, is being played like that.
Nacho?
I was asking, just keep it 100. Just be 100 about it. Like, come on. So when we look at the attendance, like, who's really watching the games, right? She said it's not just one person, it's both of us. So Angels team, right, in Chicago. And their attendance, 6,000, 6,000, 12,000, 9,000, 8,000, 8,000, and then 17,000. Whoa, why was it 17,000? Who she played? Who you think she played? Caitlin Clark. Okay? Let's look at the other girl, Caitlin. Let's look at when they have their games. 17,000, 18,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 10,000. That's pretty low. 16,000, 15,000, 17,000, 17,000, 16,000. So I don't know if it's me or what it is, or these numbers are crazy, but everybody's coming to watch a superstar player. When I watch the games, when I see Chicago plays, I don't see no super crazy game plan defense for Angel Reese. Do y'all?
No.
So that was last year during their rookie campaign. Now we're in year 2, and Caitlin Clark has just gone down with an injury, and she's going to be out for 2 weeks.
All right, we have
2 weeks isn't too bad.
some big breaking news out of the WNBA, where Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark is going to be sidelined for at least 2 weeks. The all-star point guard is dealing with a strained left quad, which was first aggravated.
No, it's not too bad. I thought she had like a real major injury, like tore an ACL or something, because basketball players tear their ACLs constantly.
In training camp and will be reevaluated in 14 days. Caitlin Clark currently averaging 19 points per game, which is tied.
Hey, when you're top tier at something, and you should be recognized as a top tier player in something. Like, it's weird that they're pushing. I feel like it's like the BLM, the minorities are supposed to be in the spotlight type, I guess, agenda that's going on. That's why Caitlin's getting so much flack, and whatever her name, Reese, is getting so much prop up.
For 8th in the W, also a league-leading 9.3 assists. Based on the Fever's timeline, Clark will miss at least 4 games.
Now, as you heard, she was going to miss only 4 games, and one of those games was against Angel Reese and her team in Chicago. Now, Angel Reese was still playing in the game, but Caitlin Clark wasn't. So what happened to the tickets? Well, the prices dropped like a rock. Now, tickets dropped from an average of $393 to $20. And then it
Damn! $20 tickets?
even worse, because close to the game day, tickets dropped to about $7 per ticket. In some instances, they were giving away tickets for $3. And Angel Reese, who people were supposed to be going to...
I guess.
C was still playing in the game. And then what about the rest of the WNBA? Well, the New York Post reports the WNBA ratings plummeted over 50%. As the New York Post reports, the WNBA ratings have gone in the tank without Caitlin Clark. The superstar Fever guard has been out since May 24th with a sprained left quad. And since then, nationally televised games are down 55% in viewership. So as always, tell me where I'm in the comment section. I think it's absurd to put Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark in the same breath when you're talking about the WNBA. And the WNBA has had great white female players before. Diana Taurasi, for instance, is a fantastic player, and she happens to be white. But Caitlin Clark is special, and we know she is special. Angel Reese, unfortunately, she's probably a bench player pretending to be a starter. Now, she could get better, and I could eat my words, but right now, she's not at at that level. Nobody's paying tickets to see her grab her own rebounds. You pay tickets to watch points be put on the board.
And shout outs to Nate for covering this topic. I'm not a big sports fan. You know, like, I like my LA teams. Lakers, Dodgers, Kings. Because I live in LA. I've lived here all my life. So all of my friends, everybody around me, those are the teams that they love. So I just kind of gravitated toward those teams too. But I also kind of know some of the major players in those teams. Why? Because they're so good. Like Ohtani. Everybody knows that mofo. Why? Because he's probably the only Asian mofo that is making some crazy money in sports that's not tennis or something, you know? So it's nice that at least in men's sports, we highlight the talent, the true talent. Unlike WNBA trying to highlight whoever that person is. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. If I catch you guys next time.